Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be using 3 bundles in the 4x4 closure to do a lace closure sew-in today. Hair is from B&B Express Minimum Shedding. I bleached this hair once and it came out this color. I did go in and make some honey brown highlights to it and also some blonde streaks to it as well. Now you see me get ready to, I have my client braided down. I'm getting ready to sew, because her braids was hanging, so I'm getting ready to sew them across and back. Now you see me oiling her scalp. Now I'm going in with my Got To Be gel and slicking those edges back to protect them while she has this install in. That way when she takes it out, she has all her edges. Most of this video is self-explanatory, so I'm not going to be talking much. But I will be popping back in. But I'm just slicking the back with my edge brush and the Got To Be in the yellow gel. Now I'm just going to blow dry that on a high heat setting. Now we're going in with our dark beige stocking cap, and we're getting ready to mold it down for the for it to be able to get that realistic effect. With all my closure units, I don't, unless requested not to, I always do, well, not units, with my closure installs or units, I always do the frontal effect. I never do a basic closure install unless it's just requested. Now you see me positioning the closure so I know how much freeze spray I need to put on there. You see, I just bring that stocking cap down to before where her nose stops set, and I just spray that on there. On the cap, get ready to mold it down and set her under the dryer for about 15 to 20 minutes, letting that cap get hard and melt into the skin. And now we're going to sit her under the dryer. Now my client's back from the dryer. We're going in with the same makeup that I've used in the previous videos, which is the Kiss Pro Touch Drop Foundation. And we're going in the mocha color. And we're just going to put that all over the base of the cap where her closure will lay. Now you see me getting ready to sew around the cap. That way we don't just sew on the braids. We have another foundation just in case there's not a braid there. We have that cap to sew onto. So we're just going to sew that cap all the way around, marking off where the closure will stop and start. Now we're about to cut the cap off and cut it down to the correct size that it needs to be. We don't want to leave too much, or we don't want to leave not enough. And we're just going to position that closure to make sure we cut off all the extra cap that we don't need. Now you see me going in with my yellow tube of Got to Be gel and smoothing the ends of that cap to make sure it melts down into the skin. That way the cap doesn't lift under the closure. And that way it gives it a better look and a more melted result at the end. Just taking that metal cone and the blow dryer and pressing it down in the skin. Now we're adding our makeup to our closure using the same makeup that I applied to our cap. And we're just going to brush that on there on the back and on the front of the closure. And then when you're done, you're going to put some freeze spray on the back of it and the front where you put the makeup and blow dry it till it's dry. That way it locks in the makeup because makeup does have oil in it. And we're going to cut them side tabs out. And when you cut the side tabs out, it gives that more flawless look and it lays down better. And it definitely gives that melted and seamless look that you are going for with the frontal effect. And we're just going to position that on the client's head. And I'm just going to sew that all around. Now we're getting ready to start sewing our tracks. I always double width my tracks for all 3 bundles. That way it is very full and not thin, because we do not want thin looking hair. It is not cute. It is not satisfying at all. We want it full all the way around. Yeah, we're just gonna, that first track, I take the 2 ends that are separated, I stick them through the needle, and then I sew it onto the braid at the nape of the neck. And I just sew until I get to the top. It's the same thing. Stick it through the braid. I loop it 3 times, then pull it. It's self-explanatory. If you want a more detailed tutorial on how I sew, you can leave a comment down in the description. But you should enjoy the video for now, and I'll pop back in. Now we're closing our last track off. We're getting ready to sew the last few times. We're at the top, closing it off. And we're getting ready to cut. When I cut it, I cut the string first, then I tie it 2 times for extra security. So that means it would have knotted 5 times. And then after that, I cut the extra string that's hanging, then I cut the tracks, the leftover tracks. I'm just gonna brush that out. Make sure everything is nice and smoothed out. Then we're gonna get ready to prepare to lay our lace. We're gonna cut that extra cap that you see on the side that we don't need. I'm just going to cut that out. That way, that won't be in the way when we're finished. And then after that, we're going to get ready to glue our lace. We're going to put our 4 layers down. This time we're doing 4. The last video I only did 3. This time we're doing 3 layers of the Esha and 1 layer of the Walker tape adhesive. As you see me getting ready to do, I was looking for something. I don't know what I was looking for. But yeah, we're cutting out the rest of that. The extra cap that we don't need. That way you don't see it at the end. We're just combing them hairs back. After we finish that, preparing to get ready to do our layers. Now you see the glue that we're using. Like I said, 3 layers of the Esha and then 1 layer of the Walker tape adhesive. Now when doing your layers, you want to make sure you dot it along the cap. Make sure you have glue on the skin and on the cap, at least a half inch on the cap and half inch on the skin. And when you get done, you want to smooth that all the way back and in. That way you won't have any white specks or, chunks of glue when you lay down that lace. You want it all to be smoothing out so it can dry clear and faster. And you're going to repeat the same steps 3 times. And the same thing with the Walker tape adhesive, except you're just going to slide the end of the rat tail comb across instead of smoothing it back. And you're just going to blow dry that and then lay down the lace and put on that, got the melt belt. We're going to put on the melt belt and then we're going to sit her under the dryer. First, we're going to blow dry the hair out. Then we're going to sit her under the dryer for another 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Have all our layers down, I'm going to lay that lace into that glue using the teeth of our comb to press the lace into the glue and into the skin. Now you don't want to do it harsh, because if you do, you will see black lines or black lines mostly, and then it's not going to be cute because it's going to ruin the whole point of it being melted into the skin. So you're just going to take the teeth of the comb and comb that hair into that into that glue. And you're going to do that. And then if you see, as you see, I had some missing glue spots. So I went back in and put some glue and smoothed it out with some more Esha. And after that, I'm going to tie it down and blow dry her hair out and then set her under the dryer for 15 to 20 minutes. Now we're back from the dryer. Now we're going to leave this melt belt on during the styling process. We are going to go in and flat iron this hair out. We split it in half in the back and set it section by section into two. And then we're going in section by section through the tracks. I'm taking, I want to say medium size and flat ironing it. That way it speeds the process up. Because we want it bone straight. Well, we don't. Well, it don't have to be bone straight. Because I am going to frame the face with like a featherness. So, we're just going in and flat ironing our tracks, our bundles. Flat ironing it to the T. Now I got this flat iron. I seen an ad on my mom seen an ad on Facebook for this, and it was on sale for a good price. I believe it was, I want to say $19.99. I got it on sale. It's the flat irons that the Dominicans use, and it works a dream. Like, it's very good. I love this flat iron to death. Ever since I got it, I always use it to press out my hair, or the hair that I get for my clients. I'm just gonna proceed to press all of the hair out all through. As you see, we're almost done here. Now, I didn't use, for the closure, I did use a hot comb. But we're just gonna keep. And I sprayed on the flat iron instead of spraying on the hair because I didn't want it to weigh it down, because it does have oil in it. I use some pink glosser. That's what it's called. Luster's Pink Glosser. It adds shines, eliminate freezes for natural and relaxed hair. It's made with aloe, shea butter, and jojoba oil, and it's silicone free. So I sprayed that on the flat iron, and then clamped it 2 times, and then I proceeded. That way, it still gives it some moisture to the hair. And we're just gonna take that. We're gonna take that lace melt belt off. And we're going to get ready to cut that extra lace off, that excess lace that we don't want. Comb that hair back. Make sure everything's intact. And we're just going to split it. Make sure you cut in zigzag motion. Never cut straight across. Especially when you're doing the frontal effect. You want to cut in a zigzag motion. And we're going to do that to both sides. And we're going to comb that down. Make sure everything is down and intact. It looks very good. It's melted into that skin. You want to do the same thing for the other side. Zigzag motion. And comb it down and comb it back. And I see that I have some pieces still lifted in the front. So we're going to go back in with some more glue. And we're going to tack those down using our metal rat tail comb. Just going to tack those pieces that are still sticking up down and melt it back into the skin. We're going to take our blow dryer and lay that right back down. That way you don't have any pieces sticking up that needs to be laying down. Now we're getting ready to go in and lay our part. We're doing a side part today. Since this was straight hair, I really want to do a middle part so bad before it can be a bust down. But she insisted on having a side part, so that's what I gave her. She felt her forehead was too big for the middle part. But I was like, you know what, let me see. But then we just stuck with the side part anyways. As you see me seeing how it would look. But I was like, I really could have kept it that way, but she wanted the side parts. That's what I gave her. I was like, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and create that side part. This is the end of our metal rat tail comb. And then we're gonna take our SheIsBomb collection wax stick, and we're just gonna lay that hair down into place. That way when we get ready to go over the hot comb, it just smoothens it down and contains all the frizziness. I love this wax stick. I really do. I've been using it for a while now. And it really does the trick. I really love it. But I just comb that in using my comb and get ready to hot comb it. And before that, I take some spritz and go over the front of that lace. That way it gives it that melted look when I go over that hot comb of the front. I just spray that. I only don't spray a lot. I spray a little bit of the pump it up holding spray. And then we're just gonna go with our hot comb, and we're gonna hot comb everything intact and tack it down, as you see me doing. The hot comb, y'all know I've been wanting to get the plug-in hot comb, but everywhere I go it's sold out. But you know, this hot comb, I burnt myself here, y'all, trying to rush to make sure. But I wasn't rushing, I was just going fast. But yes, this is the old-fashioned hot comb, old school, the ones you heat up on the stove. Yes, it does a miracle. It gets as hot as you need it to do with that fire. And we're just gonna comb everything down. Make sure everything gets smoothened out and straightened. Make sure that part is nice and clear. Make sure you take hair from the back of the closure and lay over the tracks in the back. And we're just gonna continue to comb through with our hot comb. And we're gonna go in with our comb. Gonna comb everything back down again. Now we're getting ready to do our baby hairs. We just take a small section in the front of the hairline. And we're getting ready to do our baby hairs. We're doing 2 baby hairs on each side. I mean, 1 baby hair on each side, not 2. It's 2 in total. And we're just gonna cut them down with our eyebrow razor. And we're just gonna take that SheIsBomb goo, and we're gonna lay them edges down and swoop them into place. This SheIsBomb goo dries fast, and I love that goo. It is very fast drying. It gets the job done very good and very quickly. But you need to hurry up because it does dry fast. And make sure you have just enough to be able to swoop your hair down. Now we're going to do our other side. Going in with our rat tail comb again. We didn't do it all across. We didn't do the 3 swoops, the swoop in the middle, because I just felt like it was too much, and I wanted to keep it as natural as possible because she is not going to be able to maintain it. So I know the people and how they are and how they will be able to manage. So I do it to the ability of them being able to manage their install. But we're just going to swoop that back and swoop it down. Now we're getting ready to go in a section of placing the front to feather it towards the face because I didn't like, I was going to leave it all the way straight, but I didn't like the way it was just sitting there just straight in the front. So I added some feathers to it and just curled it, and then I combed it out. And that flat iron didn't, I don't know, maybe I had left it on the whole time and it just wasn't hot enough for me, for me to be able to curl it. That way we can frame it towards the face. I tried, as you can see, but we didn't end up using this flat iron. We end up using this other flat iron that I got from Beauty Exchange. I don't know. It's a ceramic flat iron. This flat iron is ugly, y'all. I swear I'm gonna spray paint it because I cannot stand the way that this flat iron looks. Like, who really sat there and made an American flat iron? But it does do the job. It heats up quickly and it's very hot. But it was on sale for $5, so why not? I wanted to try it. You can't go wrong with having too many flat irons, okay? But we're just gonna get ready to curl the flat iron with the flat iron, but we're gonna curl it. And then after that, we're going to cut it down. We're gonna trim it, make layers. That way it falls to the face when I get ready to comb it out the way that I need it to lay. And we're just gonna go in with the can and section that off. And then, you know, curl it. But that's mostly it for this video. You can really watch the rest of the video because there's not much going on, just the same things, combing it out, Then we're gonna take the same makeup we applied to the cap and the lace, and we're gonna make that part, and we're gonna take our black spray this time and create that sharpness to the part. That way it looks very sharp and everything is even out. And then that will really be all for the end of this video. You can enjoy and watch it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave your comments down below. Share this video. Leave in the comment section what more videos you want to see. If you want to see how I got the color of these bundles, if you want to see a detailed video on how I sew, a detailed video on how I bleach the knots in the closure and pluck and customize the closure to my liking and to the client's liking. Anything else that you would want to see, eyebrow tutorial, eyelash tutorials, anything, just leave your comments down in the comment section, not in the description. But everything I used, including the hair and where I got it from, will be listed below in the description box. And y'all, I didn't mention this, but this hair, when I tell y'all it was soft, it was very soft. But like I said, I got it from Beauty Exchange. They always having the good deals on the hair, so make sure you go check that out if you got one of them in your city. Yeah, they always got the good deals on the hair. A lot of people be down talking to B&B Express, but it really has been improving. Like, the hair was still soft after I bleached it, and I bleached the 16 bundle twice, and it was still soft, as you can see. But y'all only got this hair for $60. I got all 3 bundles and a closure. Like I said, it was a 14, 16, 18 Brazilian body wave with a 4x4 12-inch body wave closure. And I got it all for $60. You can't beat that at all. That's a good deal for some very good hair. I don't know the grade on this hair, but you might as well give it at least an 8. I think it's a 7A, but it might be an 8A because that's what it feels like after I bleached it. and stuff. But yeah, it's very great hair. You should go check that out. I'll leave the description, their link to their website in the description box and their Instagram page. And that will be all for this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.